What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got some updates. So the car right here is not the Vert. I actually went out and bought another car. It's a long story. And I just want to start by saying everything that this car is about is basically dedicated to my dad, and he's the only reason why I have this car. So yeah, but got a new car. I'm excited. It's still a mesh chassis. Stoked about that. But this has some stuff done to it, and it's a great platform to start out with. Obviously, the Vert was pretty well set up, just needed more power. Now I got more power. So I'm going to show you guys the car real quick, go over what it has on it, kind of, and then also what I'm going to do to it for the May drift event at Spirit Peaks. So here we go.
Edit that out. She rips. Dude, fucking rips.
I still love you. I still love you.
Here it is. It's a 93 hatch. If you know me, you know I've had 3 other hatches now. I was trying to get a coupe, but this deal came up, and it was hard to pass up. So basically, the car itself is actually fairly stock. It does have coilovers, they are TNs, has that strut brace, has tension rods, rear upper control arms, and that's about it. But the swap was done very well. The guy that I got it from actually did swap. He has a shop. I can link his stuff later on if you guys are interested. He does tune, so it'd definitely be worthwhile. But he's down Roseburg. So, anyways, so basically 93 hatch, RB25, S2. The guy I got it from did all the oiling issues that you normally have with the RBs, I guess. Did a HCS head gasket, HCS timing belt. Redid the valve covers. I still need to get a catch can, which I'll probably get hopefully before the event. Obviously, coil radiator, big old front mount on it. Little battery, couple little goodies. Outside of that stuff, it just needs some work and some finishing touches. The car rips pretty good. It's all stock outside of this Greddy manifold, and like I said, the stuff done to the head. The only thing it doesn't work, it probably will work, but this tile blow valve is stuck, and it vents the air. It's still on a MAP sensor, so when you shift it, either way, when it blows off or if it doesn't blow off, it stutters when you shift, or when you let off, it tries to die. So that I'm going to get taken care of. I already ordered another tile just like this, but it's recirculated, so we can take care of that for now. And then just a couple little odds and ends that, like, it needs a brake master cylinder, so I gotta put one of those on. I actually have it here. I'm about to do that too. And then the last thing is, oh yeah, has E32 front brakes, has the R33 meter in there. Hard to see. Already switched over my shift knob. Has an electronic boost controller, and then these coilovers have electronic dampening control, so that's what that little box is there. And then, anyways, so I gotta take the knuckles off. I'm gonna have my buddy modify them, take the subframe out, and he's gonna move the rack forward, and then we should be solid. So, and then I'll swap my hydro off of my other car to this with the rear knuckles, because I don't want to have to cut and grind these ones. So I'll have the hydro, the angle kit, and then it should be ready to rock and test for the first time the beginning of May. So yeah, the car itself hasn't really been ripped on that much. He basically did the swap back in, like, oh man, I can't remember now. Well, let's just say last time he drove it, like actually drove it, was like 2018. So it's an older swap from back in the day, and that's why it's so clean. Very cleanly done swap, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I got it, because it, you know, it's okay to just do your thing and do a swap on your own. Generally, people kind of, like me, I rush it and it would look like shit. This one looks really good, so that's why I'm stoked on it. So yeah, other than that, those simple mods that I need to do before the drift event, it'll be ready to rock. It'll be my first time driving an RB. This is my first RB. It'll be the first time drifting RB. And the last time I had a boosted car was my SR, and I drove it once at park, and that was basically not running right, so it didn't have all the power. So this should be about another 100 horse or more over the vert. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna hopefully hold up really well. Like I said, it's all stock, front stock boost, so shouldn't have really any problems outside of that little flutter issue that I have, which we're addressing. And once I drift it a couple of events, stock power basically, I'll start buying parts to turn it up. So I'm pretty stoked. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Maybe I'll time lapse some stuff. I'm gonna rip this stuff off, and my buddy should be able to do it this next week sometime, and then we'll be golden. Also, another surprise I'll show you guys later, but I got something else that's gonna make this whole process a million times better. So stay tuned. Well, got the one side out. It was a pain in the ass. That control arm was actually, the bushing is alright, but the ball joint's bad, and it is replaceable, so I'm going to keep those. But I have brand new ones for it. And I took the plastics out, hammered the pinch right here. I'm not going to worry about the wires because they're pretty tucked up on this side. I took the plastics out because I wanted to make sure that the wires were hanging down. That would rub through eventually, so we are good so far. Well, here's an update, guys. Haven't got a whole lot further. This tie rod seats in here pretty good. I marred that up. Getting pretty frustrated. This rack's leaking, so that sucks. But for now, I wasn't expecting to spend that kind of money on just random stuff, so I'm gonna go get a tool to get that off. I'm actually gonna just leave this rack in the car for now, and then I will get all the stuff out so Justin can modify knuckles, etc., and then we'll put it all back together. I'm gonna see if I can get the factory e-brake to work. It's tight, but it just wasn't grabbing, so I don't know if it's like maybe it needs new pads or something. I'll work on that, and then order the harness bar, and if that stuff is all ready to go, I can swap my seat, and then we'll try to drive it without a hydro the first event, but we'll see. I really want to get it there in May for the first event, but also there's no point in rushing it. I have a fully working car. It just is a dual cam, so, and obviously everybody wants, they get a new toy, they want to play with it right away, so yeah, we'll see. We'll get there, but stay tuned. All right, so been working away on the hatch here. So I found out my rack is leaking fluid. Can't see it now, but it's leaking out of this side, driver's side. Yes, I'm letting it hang. It's not good for it. I don't really care. It's a little loose too. So ideally I'd like to replace it, and I'm probably going to be honest. But I got this out finally. This car has a RB25 in it, so it has these McKinley motor mounts. So I might have to unbolt this for Justin to move it. But yeah, pretty stoked so far. Wasn't too difficult. Some of the bolts are really rusted in there. This car has been sitting for a while, so a lot of stuff is just rusty. Anyways, got that out. I'm gonna pull it out. That'll be ready to go, and then I just gotta replace my brake master. And then the plan's kind of changed as far as trying to get this ready for May. For the steering rack and all that. So I'm gonna try to. If not, I'm gonna drive the vert for one more time, and then we'll focus on trying to get this thing done by my birthday first event, which will be in July. So yeah, buddy. Got the brake master out. Clearly it was leaking and rusty as hell. Hopefully I don't have any issues with getting a new one in there and working. So we'll see. It's pretty fucked off. Look at that. Super rusty. But I think we can save it.
Killer chickens.
Got those tires broken in pretty good.